Hello and welcome back to my vlog. Part 27 of Flatland. Boy, this is going to go over a month. How time flies. I can't believe it's been already almost 4 weeks. Section 17. How the sphere, having in vain tried words, resorted to deeds. It was in vain. I brought my hardest right angle into violent collision with the stranger, pressing on him with a force sufficient to have destroyed any ordinary circle. But I could feel him slowly and unarrestably slipping from my contact. No edging to the right nor to the left, but moving somehow out of the world and vanishing to nothing. Soon there was a blank, but still I heard the intruder's voice. Sphere, why will you refuse to listen to reason? I had hoped to find in you, as being a man of sense and an accomplished mathematician, a fit apostle for the gospel of the 3 dimensions, which I am allowed to preach once only in 1,000 years. But now I know not how to convince you. Stay, I have it. Deeds and not words shall proclaim the truth. Listen, my friend. I have told you I can see from my position in space the inside of all things that you consider closed. For example, I see in yonder cupboard near which you are standing several of what you call boxes, but like everything else in Flatland, they have no tops or bottoms. Full of money. I see also 2 tablets of accounts. I am about to descend into that cupboard and to bring you one of those tablets. I saw you lock the cupboard half an hour ago, and I know you have the key in your possession. But I descend from space. The doors you see remain unmoved. Now I am in the cupboard and am taking the tablet. Now I have it. Now I ascend with it. I rushed to the closet and dashed the door open. One of the tablets was gone. With a mocking laugh, the stranger appeared in the other corner of the room, and at the same time the tablet appeared on the floor. I took it up. There could be no doubt. It was the missing tablet. I groaned with horror, doubting whether I was not out of my senses, but the stranger continued. Surely you must now see that my explanation and no other suits the phenomena. What you call solid things are really superficial. What you call space is really nothing but a great plane. I am in space and look down upon the insides of the things of which you only see the outsides. You could leave this plane yourself if you could but summon up the necessary volition. A slight upward or downward motion would enable you to see all that I can see. The higher I mount and the further I go from your plane, the more I can see, though of course I see it on a smaller scale. For example, I am ascending. Now I can see your neighbor, the hexagon, and his family in their several apartments. Now I see the inside of the theater, 10 doors off, from which the audience is only just departing, and on the other side a circle in his study, sitting at his books. Now I shall come back to you, and as crowning proof, what do you say to my giving you a touch, just the least touch, in your stomach? It will not seriously injure you, and the slight pain you may suffer cannot be compared with the mental benefit you will receive. Before I could utter a word of remonstrance, I felt a shooting pain in my inside, and a demoniacal laugh seemed to issue from within me. A moment afterwards, the sharp agony had ceased, leaving nothing but a dull ache behind. And the stranger began to reappear, saying, as he gradually increased in size, There, I have not hurt you much, have I? If you are not convinced now, I don't know what will convince you. What say you? My resolution was taken. It seemed intolerable that I should endure existence subject to the arbitrary visitations of a magician who could thus play tricks with one's very stomach. If only I could in any way manage to pin him against the wall till help came. Once more I dashed my hardest angle against him, at the same time alarming the whole household by my cries for aid. I believe at the moment of my onset, the stranger had sunk below our plane and really found difficulty in rising. In any case, he remained motionless while I, hearing, as I thought, the sound of some help approaching, pressed against him with redoubled vigor and continued to shout for assistance. A convulsive shudder ran through the sphere. This must not be, I thought I heard him say. Either he must listen to reason, or I must have recourse to the last resource of civilization. Then, addressing me in a louder tone, he hurriedly exclaimed, Listen, No stranger must witness what you have witnessed. Send your wife back at once before she enters the apartment. The gospel of the three dimensions must not be thus frustrated. Not thus must the fruits of 1,000 years of waiting be thrown away. I hear her coming. Back, back, away from me, or you must go with me, whither you know not, into the land of three dimensions. Fool, madman, irregular, I exclaimed. Never will I release thee. Thou shalt pay the penalty of thine impostures. Ha! Is it come to this? Thundered the stranger. Then meet your fate. Out of your plane you go. Once, twice, thrice, 'tis done. Wow, and that's the end of section 17. I think tomorrow we're going to meet up in Spaceland with the Flatlander. I think he signed his own fate there. We'll see. Make it a great day, and bye for now.